You're listening to Moment of Truth, a weekly challenge from the front lines of faith, as heard on Courageous Christianity with Richard Mendelow, a radio show and podcast about real faith for the real world.
Today, our Moment of Truth comes from Matthew chapter 8, verses 5 through 11, and no conversation about warriors would be complete unless we considered these verses. When Jesus heals the centurion's servant, beginning with verse 5. Now, when Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him, pleading with him, saying, Lord, my servant is lying at home paralyzed, dreadfully tormented. And Jesus said to him, I will come and heal him. And the centurion answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that you should come under my roof, but only speak a word, and my servant will be healed. For I also am a man under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to this one, Go, and he goes, and I say to another, Come, and he comes, and to my servant, Do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard it, he marveled, and said to those who followed, Assuredly I say to you, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel. More than anything, what you may be hearing in our conversation is that being a warrior is the amalgamation of hundreds of small choices. Either we choose, or the world will choose. Either those choices will add up to somebody that we can be proud of, or those choices will add up to a man or a woman who is a product of the world. If you like the world, then you can let the world decide who you're going to be. Or, with God's help, you can choose to be a man under His authority, doing what He says is good and right and just. Either way, you'll be held accountable for your choices. This is not politics, where you can make a mess, blame it on someone else, and get reelected. You have a choice to live your life however you want, but you will be held accountable. Matthew chapter 12, verse 36 says, But I tell you that everyone will have to give account on the day of judgment for every empty word they have spoken. If you have to account for every word you have spoken, I'm pretty sure you'll have to account for every action and also for every inaction as well. Like the passage about the faith of the centurion teaches, being a Christian warrior involves making each choice according to what is best for others, according to the unchanging truth of the Bible as you live your life under the authority of Christ. Either He's our commander, or the world will be our commander. If we choose Jesus as our commander, people will benefit. People may even be saved from eternal damnation. It's not about what they will like best. It's about what will benefit them the most. Being a Christian warrior is about having the courage and the will to live one's life for others under Jesus' authority, to live one's life according to a code which is outside of what is immediately convenient and self-serving, to be obedient, to commit with determination, to prepare relentlessly, and to act with zeal as we subordinate self to that which is of lasting value for others. The world in its self-serving, commercialized thinking, focused more on escaping accountability than on the truth of God, will tell you whatever you want to hear. It wants the bar set as low as possible. It doesn't want men and women who strive to lift themselves and those around them. To be a Christian warrior will be hard, but choosing to live our lives this way is the only choice that will have eternal value. It's a continuing choice to pursue Jesus and the next level. And that's courageous Christianity.
This has been your Moment of Truth. To hear the full conversation, visit courageouschristianity.today/listen. or search Courageous Christianity with Richard Mendelow wherever you get your podcasts.